Good morning, doves. Maya Devon here. Welcome back to my channel. Hold on. My favorite mug. But I was oiling my scalp and I'm like, maybe some people would want to know this. So I have made my own. Okay, first let me tell you, and then first let me figure out where I'm supposed to be looking. Where's that little thing at? There? Yeah. Okay, looking here. Okay, so I have very sensitive hair. Well, I have thin hair and it's fine and curly, and around my edges it's like thinner. It's thinned out over the years. I don't know if you can really see right now because of the lighting, and I'm sorry, but I'm in my room because I got worse after yesterday. Yeah, I got diarrhea and I had a fever after going out yesterday. So I'm home. Anyway, like I was saying, I have my edges have thinned out. So, and it's not as bad as you think, because the camera makes them look thinner. Like you can't really tell. It's not as bad as it looks because it's gotten a whole lot better. Like they've grown back in. But I don't know if you can tell that on the camera. Anyway, so since I have thinning hair, it was hard for me to get braids. Like before, of course, it was fine because, you know, my hair was thicker. But over the years, I'm 51, I'll be 52 in August. So now I have trouble wearing braids. And I got box braids. Maybe it was last year. It was when I went to Texas to see no, Dallas. Was it Dallas? Well, Texas, but Dallas. When I went to Dallas last year to see my sister, I believe it was January, February, somewhere around there, I think, and came back sick. But she gave me braids, and this was her second time giving me braids. And when she gives me braids, my edges always come out. So I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do. So I went to get braids. These braids I got, I paid over $220, you guys, for these braids. I have never paid $200 for anything. Like, I'm cheap. I'm like literally, I'm cheap. I'm bougie budget lady, as my my thing says. It's my name for something, one of my emails or something. Bougie budget lady. That's me, because I'm cheap as hell. I don't like spending too much money on anything. But anyway, so I paid $220 for these braids, which it's worth it. It was worth it because, first of all, they're knotless, so it doesn't leave a knot, because usually when I get braids and it leaves that knot, it's where when I oil my scalp, it makes, like, you know, it leaves gunk in the knot. So by these being knotless braids, nothing gets in my knot, because, you know, the beginning is my hair. So that's number one. Number two, it's lighter on my scalp. Like, these braids they get thinner at the end. I don't know if you can see that. Gets thinner at the end. They're long, but they're not heavy at all. So that's number two. Number three, I left some of my edges out. I didn't have her go all the way to the edge and braid. You know what I mean? So I left some out, and that has helped tremendously. Now, number four, when I oil my scalp, I don't use anything anybody else uses. I've tried, hold on, let me show you what I tried. I tried this this is the facial serum, but Miracle Mink hair serum. This stuff, remember this stuff? Miracle Mink, where is it? There it is. Miracle Mink stuff. I tried this. I bought every product they had. This stuff did not work for me. So I ended up making my own. And by making my own, it looks like this. And I put it in a little bottle with a top. Let me get the top. Hold on. And it's basically a water bottle. See, here's the top. It's just a water bottle, old water bottle that I use, and I put my own concoction in there. Now, in my stuff, I don't know if I want to tell you everything that's in it, but it works. Like instantly, like my hair, my edges fell out when I got my last braids a year ago, and I'll say within a month, maybe a month and a half, my edges were back. So this stuff I have, I'll tell you the basics. The base of it is aloe vera gel, pure aloe vera gel. Secondly, I put castor oil. Third, I put tea tree oil and peppermint oil heavily so that I can feel it on like I can feel it right now. I just greased my scalp and I can feel it right now. And then a couple of other things that I don't really want to talk about right now because I'm thinking about selling my product. So, but that's the base. Those are the main things. Those are the main products I put in it. So you might want to try that if you have thinning edges and edges that don't really grow, or you just want to oil your scalp with something that's not really oil, because those things, what I put in there, all that stuff, and I don't measure anything, but all this stuff I put in here is good for your hair. And it doesn't make it greasy or sticky or clumpy or any of that. So this is what I use for my edges. I just thought you guys would want to know real quick. Let me show you where I get my products from Amazon. Okay. I don't have any more castor oil, so I can't show you that. I have to order some more. But this, well, the base, we'll start with the base. The base is this aloe vera gel from Honey Skin. And I get the 64 ounce, which is this big, this jug right here from Amazon. And it has, it's organic aloe vera, manuka honey, apple stem cells, orchid stem cells, and it says it's for the face, body, and hair. I use it for my face, like this plain one that I don't use for mixing, I use for my face because I got a new pimple, but as you can see, you can't see it because I put this on there. So that's the base. Then I have peppermint oil I also got from Amazon, and the company is called Nature Star Essential Oil, and it says it's premium quality, therapeutic grade essential oil, and I can't read the fine print. You know me, I don't have my glasses on, but anyway, and this, how many ounces is this? 16. This is 16 ounces, guys. Now I used to go to, where is that? CVS. I used to go to CVS or Walmart, depending on where I can find them, for my essential oils. But though, you know, as you know, those are only like what, 4 ounces? About that? Not even 4. They may be 2. I think the biggest is 4 ounce, like that. But this right here keeps me from having to go back to the store over and over again. So let's see. I think that's gonna last, I want to say, about 6 months. These should last about 6 months. Hold on. Then I get this one. This one's tea tree. Same thing. It's 16 ounces tea tree oil. The other one's peppermint oil. And then, like I said, I also get, forgive me, my brain is like on brain fart mode a whole lot these days. Not olive oil, which is another good oil you can use. I just don't use it anymore. Castor oil, excuse me. So it's castor oil. So those 4 things, along with other things, I'm not going to talk about yet. Sometimes, okay, I'll tell you this one. Sometimes rose oil, because I like the smell. So, but now, and then adding all these things together, it doesn't have a funky smell. It has really no smell at all except for the peppermint oil. If you don't like peppermint oil, you can use whatever kind of oil you want. I like peppermint oil because you can feel it on your scalp. You can literally feel it penetrating into your scalp, and it's like this like, oh, feeling like cool air hitting your head on a hot day. That's what it feels like. So those things are the things that I use in my hair. Just wanted to come on real quick and let you guys know, just in case there's somebody out there that has sensitive hair, you know, or your edges, they fall out very easily. God, I hate that you can't see this, that you can't see. You know what? Let's see. Take you in the bathroom with me and turn on the light. Maybe that'll help. And I have you on my tripod, so forgive me. Can you see now? There we go. Wait, there we go. There we go. Okay, see, I have edges. Usually my edges fall out, but they're back now. My baby hair, whatever you want to call them, baby hair, edges, whatever. The part that doesn't fit in a braid or whatever. So, yeah. So that's it. And then, of course, you know, see how moisturized that is? And when I put it on, I mean, I pack it on. I put it on each individual braid in the part. And I literally pack it on in the back too. I pack it on everywhere. So that's what I use. Oh, let me tell you something real quick. Show you my, You guys, I'm such a freaking mess right now. I swear, this sickness is really getting to me. This has been my favorite perfume. It's called White Touch by Frank Oliver of Paris. I don't know if it's popular. I don't know if it's famous. I don't know what it is. I just know I like it. Spray some right now, as a matter of fact. Ooh, smells so good. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted to come in and show you guys that real quick. I am still on my deathbed. No, I'm not going to say that. I am not on my deathbed. I am not on my deathbed. I'm so sorry I said that. But I am sick still. Like I said, I was getting better until yesterday. Maybe if I sit down. I'm going to just sit on my toilet. There we go. I was fine until yesterday. I went out and I was like, let me go to the bank, you know, handle some business real quick, and then I'll come back. I came back. By the time I came back, oh, and I got food. Which that was a no-no too. By the time I came back, I had diarrhea. This is TMI, but hey, I'm just putting it out there. And I don't mean diarrhea the kind that you can catch and you can like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom, and then, oh, it's diarrhea. No. This diarrhea it's like, it didn't knock on the door first. It didn't give me a warning. It said, I'm coming. And I'm like, oh my God, let me hurry up and get home. And it just kept coming and coming and coming. And I'm like, all I did was go outside. I went to the bank, I went to the store, and that was it. Like, what the hell? And so I came back, and then I still had diarrhea all day, all night. My stomach was hurting, my head was hurting. I had a fever. I got a fever. My son came in the house, and it was like, I had the heater on. I was heating up the whole house, and I was still cold. But I had to ask my son, because I wasn't sure if I had a fever. I was like, is it hot in here to you, or is it just me? Like, if it's hot, you can turn the heater off. And he's like, Mommy, it's hot. It's burning up in here. And I was still freezing. So, I mean, like, I had on a beanie. I had on this shirt right here. I had on this shirt. I had on this undershirt. And I have on some leggings. And I have on some socks and my slippers in the bed. That's how cold I was. So, throughout the night, my fever went away because I felt it. I got hot and started sweating. So I'm like, I threw the covers off. I'm like, ooh, good, okay. Fever's gone. But then I woke up this morning and the fever's back. So now I'm cold. I had to put on all my clothes again, because usually I sleep with nothing on. But I had to put on all my clothes again because I'm like, I'm cold again. I'm freezing. And the difference this time is I didn't turn on the heater because I don't want my son to go in and out in heat. You know, you go outside into the cold, then you come back into heat. I don't want to do that to him. But anyway, this bump right here is going away, as you can see. Everybody say bye-bye to Bumpisha. Say bye-bye. And no, I don't sleep in earrings. I just put earrings on for the video. Really, I did. Just because I didn't want to really look sickly. I don't know how I look to you guys, but like, I look like this. This is how I feel. That's how I feel. So I don't know how I look, but that's how I feel. Didn't brush my teeth. See this right here? This has always bugged me. I can stick my tongue through it. But I had naturally white teeth. when I brush my teeth. I have naturally white teeth. These are all my teeth. My dentist said I'm going to die with my teeth, and my teeth are in very good condition. So that's good. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done rambling. Have a good day. What's today? Saturday. Don't know what day it is, what the date is, but today's Saturday. Everybody have a good Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday if you can, because like me, if you're sick, you got to be in the bed. So, and then, you know, I did say too, I was going to get another corona test, COVID test, but I couldn't, of course, because, you know, I just told you what happened when I went out. So I was not going to chance it again and go back out and have something happen and be embarrassed. So that was that. So anyway, have a good day. Thanks for watching this video. I will be back again Wednesday. And that's all I have to tell you. And if you're interested in that hair, in the hair concoction that I showed you, or if you have a girlfriend that, you know, you want to tell her about it because she has thin edges or thin hair, it also thickens your hair. I'll put it all over. Go ahead, tell her about it. But eventually I think I am going to sell it. So I'm not going to tell you every single thing that's in it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm going to go back to late. You know, every time, and see, I'm sweating again. Here I go. Every time I start talking, every time I start to do a video, but I'm not going to stop, you guys. I'm going to keep going. If I fall out, I fall out, but I'm going to keep going. But when I do, when I talk, that's why I try, it's at my videos at 16 minutes, but I try to keep it at 15, because by this time I'm out of breath like I am. And I have to lay down. So I'm going to go back and lay down. You guys enjoy your day. Bye. Bye.